What's up, guys? It is Wednesday, July 5th. It's 12:32 p.m. and this is the crypto market update. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July and is recovering today. So let's go into it. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, the dollar, a couple altcoins, Litecoin, XRP, Filecoin. Take a look at Bitcoin dominance, see where we're at with that, and then total crypto market cap, altcoin market cap as well too. So let's dive into it. So first, starting off with the dollar, right? We're breaking out above the EMA ribbon on the 1 day. We have this clear trend line coming up like this. We're holding it as support. We have a trend line coming across like this, where likely if we can press up here, get above 103.35, we're going to come up to the trend line, 200-day moving average as well too. And we need to get rejected there sooner than later. If we do keep popping up here, then from this high down to the low, we're going to target the 786 to the upside as an area of where we could get rejected at 104.10. I think we have a gap up there. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think we have a gap right here. If we really kind of dig into it, yeah, there is a gap. So maybe we have to come up and fill that. So keep 104.10 on your radar for the dollar. Maybe we have to come up to there. We'll see cryptos have a little bit of correction or just kind of maintain stable or like down a couple percentages. We pop up to there, fire up, we get rejected, then we roll over, and that's when cryptos take off again. So something like this. We start to roll over, cryptos take off. So keep that on your radar for a scenario. But if we look at the 12-hour chart, we see the stock RSI crossing up. The TSI is above the zero line. So like we do have upside for the dollar. Currently, we're above the 50 line in the stock RSI. We look at the 1 day. We are, I think, we're a little below the zero line in the TSI. I want to see us get rejected here. I want to see us get rejected if we pull up, curl back over. We take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart is, we're so close to crossing down. We need to see that cross down. So by the end of this week, we need to see that stock RSI roll back over. We need to see that. The blue's on top still, which is good. TSI is below the zero line. We need to see it cross over. If we look at the RSI, we need to see this maintain below the 50 line. So we're right in the middle of a rock and a hard place right now with the dollar. We did, I think, come up to the bottom of the EMA ribbon on the weekly chart so far. That's where we're at right now. And that's why we want to get rejected at this level. And then we have a clear trend line coming down like this. And that's probably where the 786 is, around that 104.10. So if we do pop up, we need to get rejected there. And then we have this trend line coming up like this. This could go on till August, this back and forth. Ultimately, there's going to be a decision made this year. And we know that the macro trend and kind of the narrative for the dollar and a lot of things coming up this summer to contribute to a dollar meltdown. So that's what we're watching for the dollar. Let's go to a smaller time frame, like the 1 hour chart, to take a look at it for the day. Yeah, right now we're up here. Let's take a look at the 786 on this micro move from this high down to this low, 103.37. If we pop up, we want to get rejected there to cap this short-term upside. So now let's go into the 30-minute chart real quick, see if we're rolling over, still have upside. Let's go to the 15. We're starting to roll over, but there's still it's still holding up here. So yeah, we want to get rejected from the 130.37, and then from this high down to this low, we want to see us break 103.186, and then ultimately we'll come down in the 15-minute, retest this 200 moving average if we can do that. And then at that point, that's a decision whether we're going to break down now and go into the meltdown in the dollar, or we're going to keep popping up. So that's that. Let's go to Bitcoin. We go to the 1 day chart. We still have 1 day sell warnings. We do not have a sell now yet. I do believe probably by the end of today, we're going to get a 1 day sell now on Bitcoin. But usually that contributes to a bounce because sell now will contribute to a bounce. You can see back here, we had the sell now, we bounced, sell now, bounced. This one was the real sell now. But ultimately we went a little lower, we bounced. And that was the start of our downtrend. I think we just started our uptrend. So like when you see a 1 day sell now on an uptrend, usually you'll bounce. Maybe we'll roll back over and then we can go. So I'm watching that closely. If we look at the 6 hour chart, let's see where that's at. We already had the sell now back up here around 31K. If we look at where we're at on this trend, so we're hugging this EMA ribbon still. So where the bottom of it is 30,000, 30,100. If we look at this critical support right here, we want to see us hold 29,880 if we pull down still. Then if we can take this low, this wick, to this high, coinciding with that, the 786. So like we have this critical support line. There was resistance before. We have the 786 sitting there. So if we do pull down, mark your alerts for 29,850, 880, around there. So yeah, mark that for critical support. Then if we take a look at these bottom oscillators here, we are doing some hidden bullish divergence. We have a lower low in the RSI. The price action is doing higher lows. So that's something to take note of. We do want to reclaim on the 6-hour chart the 50 line in the RSI, because you can see when we got above the 50 line in the RSI and we maintained above it, that was our whole move up. And then ever since kind of going below it, we've had a little bit of correction down. So definitely want to see us get back above there. And then really we want to look at the 12-hour chart, because we need to see that stock RSI cross back up through that 50 line. We're at this moment where we see the pink and the blue kissing again. They're always kissing. Blue's trying to get above the pink. We don't want to see that happen, because when the pink got above the blue, that's when we went up. So we want to see this kind of pop like that, where the pink stops hard track and then goes up. Blue comes back down. Stock RSI cross up through the 50 line. TSI will cross up. MACD will cross up, and that will contribute to another bounce. So we want to see that. We don't want to see the blue and the pink kiss. We want to see the pink go up. Right now, the stock RSI has already kind of cooled off a bit, so I would expect the next 12 to 24 hours here for us to have at least a pop up if we're going to continue lower. Right now on the 12-hour chart, we are holding the top of the CMA ribbon. I want to see the body of the candle close above at least. So that's all looking fine right now. If we look at the daily chart, we definitely want to see the stock RSI recover quickly, and then the TSI pop up. That's what we're watching there. And then if we look at the weekly chart stock RSI is crossing up. We want to see that orange get through the 50 line. 100% want to see that orange get through the 50 line. So I want to see a good week, a strong week here. And we want to see this TSI take out this prior high on the weekly. So that's what I'm watching for that. And then we could come down, retest as well too. If we break that 29,888, we could come down to 22,260, because that's where our support came in back in 2021. Support. That's where we had the bodies hold here. We broke down, came up, we got rejected there, got above. We've so far held. I think we came down close to testing it. But if we were to pull down a little bit, that's where I'd want to hold as support if we break that 29,888 for short term. So that's that. And then let's go to 10-day chart, 5-day chart. 5-day chart just closed. And we see that the stock RSI is crossed up, TSI is crossed up, MACD 2 consecutive greens. We want to see follow through here. We want to see follow through by the end of this week. If we look at the 2-week chart, let's look at that. Yeah, we have a little bit of some overhead resistance here around 32K. So us getting above 32K will be great. And then we have the TSI getting closer, crossing above the 0 line. Stock RSI is up here. So like everything so far so good. We do need to show some strength this week though. I want to see us show some strength. We have this trend line coming up here. We have convergence. So like there's going to be a move this summer. It's got only enough time till the end of August to kind of range here. So we're going to see another huge move this year, and I believe it's going to happen summer. So 4-hour chart, yep, still holding. We want to see us pop up here. And on the 4-hour chart, we want to see this TSI maintain above the 0 line. So we want to see that be the case. If you look at Litecoin right now at 99.86, if we look at the 6-hour chart, let's go to the 786 from this low up to this high here. If we do keep pulling down, I want to see 88 to 90 bucks as support. Quite frankly, I'd rather see 94 to 95 so we can maintain above these highs over here like that. That's where I want to see Litecoin hold 93 to 95 if we continue down further here. If we take a look at the move from this low to this high, we broke the 786, retested as a rejection. The target 1618 is the bottom of the CMA ribbon, which is 97.43. We could come down to there. If we do, I might add a Femex long onto that to ride that bounce back up. I still believe Litecoin's going to be strong for the month of July. So let's go to the 1-hour chart to see where it's at. Broke the 200 moving average so far. So yeah, 97.4 is that level for us to see a nice bounce from for Litecoin. And then if we take a look at the RSI here, the RSI on the 4-hour chart we take a look, we're getting close to retesting that same level that we found our bottom at back June 28th. So we're getting close. If we can kind of bounce at that same level, then that would be beautiful, because look how high we're up here. So we'd have a low, higher low, an equal low in the RSI, maybe even a lower low, which would be bullish divergence, which would contribute to a nice snap back up. If we look at XRP, we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet for the big move, but we're getting close, because ready? If we look at the last time that we coiled up like this was back here. So we're gearing up. We're pending the move. We were to kind of project this August. You know, it can stretch out to August, but like we're crawling up here. Last time we did that was over here. We're going to catch that with a huge leverage long trade to catch that big move. Just like we had called out for the XLM one right before it shot up to 11.5 when it was at 9 cents. So like we're plotting this XRP big move. We're not quite there yet, but I'm definitely looking for that 2-day stock RSI cross up. We're getting close, but no cigar yet. So we're going to go back. Let's go to the 6-hour chart. And then for XRP, yeah, if we get up to 46 cents, that's probably when I might put that order in. So if you're in VIP or in the Discord, definitely keep on top of the Discord and the announcements for when I call this out. If I take it, we'll do a live call, and we'll all do it together live to place that order, so we can all catch that leverage long trade and ride it all the way up to the sunset. So I'm watching this close. I think we could be bottoming here for XRP. We see some bullish divergence. We're on a 15-minute though. It's a low time frame. Yeah, if we break here, we continue lower at 46 cents, I would say, because we have these critical areas of support, wicks below though. But yeah, that's where I'd be targeting. So that's what I'm watching. I think there might be some macroeconomic data today. I'm not sure. I was just looking at my phone. I see FOMC minutes and job data. So there might be some volatility today. So we're going to have to watch that, but we'll be in the Discord. We'll keep people updated real time with screenshots, snapshots, you name it. So join the Discord, link is in the bio. If you want to be VIP, get the Stargate signals on your charts, then join the Discord, hit me up. It's Rob at Stargate. We'll get you situated and suited up for summer and with the Stargate signals to be able to crush it. So 2-hour chart right now for XRP, no signals yet. If we look at the 1 hour, I think we have a 1 hour pair to buy soon. Just waiting for that 1 hour buy now to come in so we can pop back up, and we need to reclaim 48.5 cents. So that's what I'm watching, guys. That's what I'm watching. I hope you guys have a nice day. It's nice and sunny over here in New England. I'm going to head outside, going to watch the charts, and I will see you guys in the Discord. Link is in the bio, and I'll see you in the next video.